I could just make 5K a month, just maybe everything would be okay. I would be able to maybe buy a new house, get a new car, maybe a yacht. All I have to do is just make 5K a month. Okay, seriously, but how many of you guys seen those ads about making 5K a month and how you'll be able to roll up in a new Tesla or in a new Porsche or get whatever you dream of? Well, in this video, I am going to teach you how to create 5K months as a VA, but I'm going to let you know right now, you may not get the Porsche and everything else involved with it, okay? So if you're really ready to make consistent income, to replace your salary, and to build a true career, stay tuned and learn how to catch those 5K months flow in this video. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk about the ingredients here, the recipe, the secret Krabby Patty recipe, or hold on, the secret 5K months flow recipe. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the ingredients it takes to create 5K plus months flow as a virtual assistant. This is going to help you make consistent income, keep consistent clientele, and really go into what you should be doing and what to make sure, how to audit your business to create this constant income of creating 5K plus months. All right, let's get started. Okay, step number 1 is actually coming up with a real number. We all think we just need to make 5K plus months and it's gonna solve all of our problems. But really, some people need to make 10K months. Some would be really okay with making 1K or 2K. It's all about really analyzing your financial affairs and coming up with a real number. And by doing that, this is what I recommend. First, calculating everything that you need, those non-negotiables, so you don't have to go get a 9-to-5. So that's talking about your mortgage, your rent, your grocery bills, your debt, right? All of those non-negotiable and expenses that you need. The next thing that you need to add into that is business expenses. People always forget that to run a business, you're going to have business expenses, especially taxes. Hello. So we really need to make sure we're accounting for that. Software, any tech updates, that's going to be mentorship, coaching, continuing education. That's going to be outsourcing to give yourself more time, things like that. So making sure you can calculate that into your income as well, for your income goal numbers. And the third one is those wants, right? We're not here to live paycheck to paycheck. We want to go on vacation. We want to travel more. Maybe we want to take our kids to Disney World. We want to go on family vacations. Maybe you want a new house, or maybe you want to save up for a Tesla or a Porsche, or, that minivan, whatever your dream want is. That is going to give us a lot of motivation and to keep powering through. So for me, I actually have a picture of this beautiful SUV that I saw and I'm dying for. I honestly don't know make, a model, or any information to give you. I just have a picture of it that I snapped and I was like, this is my dream car. And I have that on my wall and it keeps me motivated and keeps me focused on my numbers that I need to hit, on the offerings that I need to sell. And it also helps me get creative when I'm at a block. Once you have all of those 3 numbers, you want to add it all up, and that is going to be your actual income goal that you want to hit. So some of you, it might be $5,000. For some of you, it might be $7,679. You just really want an actual number that's realistic for you, that's actually going to continue to push you as a business owner, as a virtual assistant. Alrighty, you guys, and ingredient number 2. This is all about narrowing down your niche, right? And so many of you are going to be like, whoa, April, stop. That's going to hurt my business. Nah, brah. It really isn't. It's actually going to help your business. It's going to help you really connect to your audience more, and it's going to help you actually build out a waiting list and build raving fan clientele. And how do we do all of that, April? Well, I got you. When I talk about narrowing down your niche, I don't just talk about narrowing down your ideal client, right? It's really all about what kind of VA you are, what problem are you solving, who are you helping, who is that ideal client, what is your why, what keeps you motivated, because do you actually like solving this problem? Can you actually offer a solution to this problem that you're solving, right? There's a lot of things that go into this when it comes to narrowing down your niche, and it's all very important because you actually become a very important essential to these business owners. And I say this a lot in my videos, but guys, a virtual assistant is not what you think of generally, right? A lot of us think of that Devil Wears Prada moment where you become a doormat to a business. You're only there to fetch coffee and kind of pick up the slack and do grunt work. But as a virtual assistant, you actually become a glue to these business owners. You become the grease to their business. You keep them running. Without you, things fall apart, things slip through. And sometimes without a virtual assistant, a business goes flat. And that is why what we do is just so important. But what kind of stuff does a virtual assistant do, right? From graphic design to business management to accounting, taxes, to lead generation, to marketing, all kinds of different things, tech setups. I know that for some of my clients that if something, like if I just stopped working one day, so much of their traffic would go nowhere, or they would lose out on like thousands to a couple $1,000s worth in like just an hour money down the drain. So what I do and how I support them is just so important. And the same thing is for what you do and what you're offering. So you want to make sure that you are passionate about the solution that you're providing to your ideal client's problem, right? So there needs to be a problem. You need to be pumped and passionate and have a reason or a why of why you are trying to solve that problem, and you need to have a specific audience that you want to help. The next thing when it comes to narrowing down your niche is that a lot of people ask me, well, April, I hear it all the time. Coaches are telling me, I'm seeing it on Facebook, I'm seeing it in the groups, but I don't know how to narrow down my niche. Well, here are like 3 things that I recommend to all my clients to really think about when it comes to narrowing down your niche, okay? Alrighty, so the first one, remember what I was saying is about really figuring out what problem are you solving. So I would always write out the problem that you see people having and your solution to it, and then also figuring out what type of people have this problem. So then you're kind of answering who your audience is and what problem are you solving, right? Then B, figuring out what kind of VA are you? And does that actually match the problem that you're solving? Because a lot of times what I see is so many VAs out there where they're like, hey, I solve X, Y, and Z, but I'm this kind of VA, and it doesn't always match up. Or you say you're this kind of VA, but you're also offering X, Y, and Z, like tons of different other services. So it kind of just shows that you're a jack of all trades, and not a lot of people are willing to actually pay high ticket prices for a jack of all trades. They are really looking for an expert in their field. And so that's why narrowing down is just so important. And then of course, number C is actually like, have you done the market research? Do you know that this is an actual problem people are willing to pay money to solve? And when you do the market research, are you using the exact verbiage that your clientele is using, right? You want to understand their pain points. You want to understand what actual problems are they having. What are they willing to pay for a solution for? So going through those 3 steps is going to really help you narrow down your niche and really move into the next ingredient, which is super important, right? So ingredient number 3 is narrowing down your offers, right? Niching down your offers, getting real specific, gritty nitty. People want to sell things, right? People want to be sold to too. They want solutions to their problems, but they want good solutions. They want to understand and visualize the solution. And that all comes down to creating a good offer. Here's the thing though. Something that I like to always say is that you're not a refrigerator, you're not holding the produce aisle inside of you, and you're not holding the meat selection, okay? You are not a refrigerator. You don't have a bunch of things going on. You are the expert. You are one person, and you're providing a solution to majority of one problem, right? So narrowing down your offering is by using that verbiage that you found in that market research that your audience is using the same pain point verbiage, using the same like, oh, I wish somebody could create something like this, that solution verbiage, right? You want to create it really sexy and really intimate to that ideal client where they feel like you're actually speaking to them, that you're in their head, that you finally understand the one person who understands their problem and you're providing a solution to their specific problem. That intimacy, that bonding right there makes them want to hire you and makes them want to sign a high ticket package for you, essentially. The next thing with creating a good offer is creating a visualized result and expectation, getting really specific with them. They want to be wooed, but they want to know exactly what they're getting by getting wooed. Does that make sense? They want to know what kind of date you're taking them on. They want to understand that experience that they're getting with you, that client experience. They want to know what makes you so special, what makes you so magical to work with. So making sure that you put that in your offering and ending your offering with that value where nobody else can copy, nobody else can give them that same experience as you are. All right, guys, so that is my entire recipe to creating 5K plus months as a virtual assistant. I hope you guys enjoyed those tips and tricks and ingredients, and now you can go out and make the best recipe as a business for you. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment below and join my Facebook group, Stay at Home Profit. And if you like this kind of video and you like this content, all you have to do is hit that like button, subscribe, obviously, and don't forget to push that notification bell so you'll always be updated when I create amazing content just like this to help you run your virtual assistant business. All right, guys, till next time. Bye.